Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to another video. Today I'll be talking about my experience and the things that I bought, or a haul I suppose, of everything I bought, everything that happened and what I bought from the Dutch Pen Show. What's kind of crazy is that, actually I'll just show. So I put everything in this Toyoka craft bag. Oops. Yeah. It's very fun. But I did not buy any fountain pens actually. Sorry, I think that was my bomb flying around. I did not end up buying anything fountain pen wise because unfortunately Dutch Pen Show was 1 week. Dutch Pen Show was 1 week after Miso Paper, and I blew quite a lot of money on that trip to the UK, so I really restrained myself, and I spent less than 150 euros at the Dutch Pen Show, which I think is the amount that I spent last year, or just about. But last year I was unemployed, so I think next year, hopefully there's no, if Miso Paper does happen again, I hope it's not so close to the Dutch Pen Show, or at least I would have saved up more money by then, since I've only been working for the past few months, and then I'd actually be able to buy fountain, because there was a few fountain pens at Dutch Pen Show that I really wanted to buy, but financially I just couldn't justify it, and didn't have the funds for it. So yeah, I'll take you through my haul today. Since I'm showing the Toyoka Craft box, I might start with what I bought from Toyoka Craft. So I bought two things. Oh, okay, maybe I'll keep this out of the way. Yep. So I bought two things. Their specialty is fountain pen holders, like carpentry and stuff to hold your fountain pens. So they had some really beautiful, more elaborate ones, of course. This is also my first time opening them since buying them, so this is because I've been saving. It's been a bit over a week since Dutch Pen Show, and I was waiting to record the video for it so that it'll all be, fresh. But yeah, there's a little divot so you can hide the keychain part, but this is actually really convenient now that I think about it, because you can take it on the go with you, and if you have fountain pens and you put it down, then you can just boom. Actually, I'll show you the other thing as well. So I bought a bigger one. I really wanted to buy the ones with fabric, like a proper encasing with the the fabric as a bed, as bedding. But yeah, financially just wasn't able to. But I really love it. It's so beautiful. Unfortunately, I do not own any super expensive fountain pens. I think my most expensive fountain pen was 150-ish euros, and that's the Kowecker. Yeah, good question. What the Kaweco Art Sport. Yeah, and this one I actually bought at Dutch Pen Show last year. And also you can see that I've been putting the Sailor ink in here, and it's kind of, so I feel stained the top, so I feel like I can only use I have no idea, I guess I can just clean it, and it should go. I have no clue. I'll try cleaning it, but definitely I'm not sure if I regret buying this one. I mean, it's really pretty, but I think I need to do something with the nib, because the nib has been giving me some problems, where it's been the ink doesn't come out on the first letter, if sometimes. So it's, what is it, like stop starting, I guess. And I'm not sure what that's about because I don't really know much about fountain pen maintenance, since I'm a lower end fountain pen user. But I'll figure it out. So I wanted to just put some of my fountain pens here. Yeah, this is my TWSBI, which I love. I think I'm not sure if I said it in an earlier video, but I got this as a gift from my partner's parents after as a graduation gift. And I told them I wanted the rose gold, but I didn't specify which rose gold because when I was looking online, I was seeing the rose gold with the white cap, the white, yeah, so the white on rose gold, but they bought the black on rose gold. But I actually really like it. I didn't even know that this existed at the time. And it, not that I like Chanel, but it gives a very classic Chanel look, but I really like it. So that's nice and unexpected. And then I also have my Lamy here. Actually, which one would look nice? So I have my Pilot. I really want to buy, so I have a few fountain pens on my wish list, which are more on the more expensive side. And when I have accumulated enough savings, which I have very little of right now since I decided to go to London. Yeah. Oh, it's ink is also drying up here as well. I guess it's, yeah, anyway. Maybe this one for a bit more contrast. Ooh, it's just also very dirty. Oops. And then maybe I'll put this here. Would it make more sense if I do? Oh, do not look at the state of my, they're not exactly clean. But yeah, so that's the Toyoka Craft things that I bought, and they look really beautiful. I'm currently using this thing. Oops, it's all over the place. I use this to hold my, sorry, there's also a bunch of other stuff in it. Sorry, let me just, yeah, there's a lot of other things in it, but this is where I house my fountain pens. And this is honestly, like, these are all the fountain pens I own on top of my everyday one, which is the Platinum Preppy, which is also running out of ink. Anyway, yeah, so I usually just shove them all in here, but now I think I can just, at least the ones that I want to see on display all the time, maybe. So I definitely, yeah, I think I kind of regret buying this Pilot one just because don't really like the thickness of it. The actual pen looks fine, but I don't know, I'm not really, maybe I need to give it more. It is a medium fine, but maybe I'll try again. But I really have not touched it since I bought it, which is unfortunate. But I think maybe I'll keep it as these on my table. It doesn't look as sexy. I mean, the Platinum Preppy I think is like the best fountain pen ever, and maybe not ever because I don't really have that much experience with the higher end ones, but I definitely really love this, and I've been using it for the past many years, but more so this year. I've really picked up my groove with using this Preppy, even though I've used it before. But yeah, that's my Toyoka Craft things, and I didn't need to go off topic with other stuff. I'm gonna put this away. Oh no. Okay, let me fix this. Okay. Next thing, I didn't buy all that much. Okay. I guess the next one should be my Cafe Analog. So, Cafe Analog was also present, which was always fun. I did not buy much, but she did have stamps, like a little stamp, like a mini stamp rally going on. I'm trying to find where I put the stamps. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, so I have a little insert here at the back. Yeah. So she had a bunch of stamps at the front of her shop, and I just went a bit stamp crazy. Yeah. I'm not sure if I added it to my, I don't think I did, to my little stamp book, because I don't think I brought it. I also don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Give me a sec. Is it in my tea? Sorry for all the noise. No. Nope. Okay, I don't know where my stamp book is. A note for me to find it later. Anyway, yeah, so there were stamps, and stamps are always fun. I think it was also her birthday. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. I would look it up, but I'm using my phone to record, so I'm so sorry. But happy birthday. Yeah, people were bringing her flowers, I'm guessing like her friends. It was very wholesome. It's crazy that she was working the event today, on the day. But I only got 2 things. So the really nice thing about Cafe Analog is that you can buy PET tape by the meter, because I think the reason why I hesitate buying PET tape so much is because you're committing to an entire roll of things that I will definitely not use all of it, so oh, I just realized that they put a little nice sticker on top. This is ski, which is cute. Okay, let me so I'll only show a portion just because I don't want to unroll the whole thing, but I really like this one. It's just like the colorway is really nice, but also the it's just like everyday life things, which I really like. Yeah, so I got those. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot here. I think I got 3 meters for this one. And then I got this one, which is more of a cafe vibe. Oh no, the sticker broke. That's okay. Yeah, bakery vibes. Very fun. I really like this one. Happy birthday. Yeah, you get the idea. So that was also very nice. And so those were the 2 things that I bought from Cafe Analog. It was my second time buying from them because I've only put in 1 order before for the oh yeah, this calendar, which I have not ripped the day out. It's not up to date, which is okay. Yeah, that's Cafe Analog. So what should I do next? I think I only bought from 1 other store, actually. Yeah, I think I only bought from 1 other store, and I spent the rest of the time swatching, so that was that. Oh wait, no, I did bring it. Sorry, it was hiding in here. My little stamp book, which, yeah, so I added the Cafe Analog stuff. So I feel like I'm just gonna fill this up. Like, I'll carry it with me, and if there's a stamp somewhere, I'll be like, yoink, I'm putting the stamp in, just because it's a little nice stamp memorabilia. I didn't realize it was in this bag. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. So this is the one that made me super sad that I was budgeting because they had a fountain pen. I'll put it here. It was like a sakura bloom fountain pen or something, and it looks so beautiful. And I really wanted to buy it, but it was 300 and something euros, and that was just not in the cards for me. So I'm hoping maybe next year they'll come back with either the same fountain pen or like a improved version. I'm not sure, because they definitely weren't at Dutch Pen Show last year. There was a lot of new stalls that were coming for the first time, which was really exciting. But yeah, so the store is called Hachimonjiya, and they're a bookstore in Japan that also has stationery and fountain pens. So instead of buying a fountain pen, I bought a little mixing wand. They called wands, mixing wand, mixing stick. So cute. They also had dip pens, but also very much out of my price range. And I wanted to buy a lot of smaller things, I suppose, this year. But yeah, no, that's exciting. That's one. And this is just a card. Yeah. Oh, they're based in Yamagata. Okay, nice. Maybe I'll go visit them, because I'm hoping, if I save up enough money, that I can go to Japan next year. Because my job allows me to work from anywhere. I do this because it's not really from anywhere. So you can work at my company, you can work in the country where you have a passport for. So for me, I can work in Australia, or at any of the visa, like the allowed countries, which Australia is on that list, but you know, countries like the Philippines, which could be nice. Like I wouldn't mind also working in, back at my heritage home. Japan, Indonesia. I don't remember what other countries were on that list, but it wasn't that many. I think it was at most a handful of countries. Anyway, Japan was on that list, and I was thinking next year I could work remotely from Japan, because the work hours, even if I do it like in Dutch time, in Amsterdam time, it's not so terrible. I'd be working at nighttime, which is honestly fine, because during the day you can do all the fun stuff, and then while you're at nighttime, where there's not really much like going on, I suppose, then that's when you're working, and I'm actually super fine with that. It's that at my company, at least, it's maximum 30 working days. So in any one place for a year, it's up to 6 working weeks. So I was hoping and planning next year I'd work remotely and then go on holiday, so that I'll have like an extended time away. Which I need to double check if that's actually fine for my visa, because I think I'm only allowed out of the country or the EU for 90 days. That's if this trip happens before I get my Dutch passport, so we'll see. So I think I can technically grab my Dutch passport from March or April next year, which is super exciting. So this is becoming a life update video or something, but I'm mostly wanting the Dutch passport only because I work in the Netherlands, and it just makes it a lot easier to keep working here if I'm a Dutch resident, as opposed to hinging on my partner visa, which is fine. Being on the partner visa is fine, and having a permanent residency, but I don't have to renounce my Australian passport, which is one of the perks. So I was like, why not? Let me be a dual citizen. Anyway, back to Hachimonjiya. Sorry. I got these stickers. They're super cute. I was super confused when I saw this from afar, since the sticker is white. So I was like, oh, there's only 4 stickers. And then there's a little nothing. But then upon closer inspection, it's just white. Super cool. I also really like this one. It looks like a travel tag. And then I guess this is their mascot. I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't, you can't see it here, but it's really cute illustration, so why not? I was also trying to reach like a full rounded or even number because they only were taking cash or pay via PayPal, and I hate paying via PayPal, like on principle. So I only had so much cash on me, so I was trying to minimize the change by increasing the increment up to like a 0, so that they didn't really have to give me much change. But this is what's super exciting. So there was one ink that was being used, which looks so beautiful, but it was sold out. And I went on this Saturday, and I guess they didn't bring much stock because I'm so sorry if you can hear that terrible construction like in the background. I think they're cutting off a tree or something. Gardening. Anyway, these two inks. Should I just... I might keep going. Actually, let me close the window. Maybe that. Okay. I don't know if that helps. I closed the door and the windows. I should do a swatch actually. Yeah, so I've got these two. This one was being sampled in one of the fountain pens, and I really like the ink, so I bought this one. Let me show. Actually, I don't know. I also really like that it was only 30 ml. It's 30 ml, right? I think it's 30 ml. Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, Ginzan Snow Grey, very beautiful. I guess this is their regular packaging, but the packaging for this one, oh, okay, I can't wait to show you. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It looks like conserve. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look, it's like it's got a glitter in it as well. So far, yeah. I didn't even see a sample of it. To be honest, there was samples on the on a card on display, but I honestly just saw the packaging and I was like, I want it, so I bought it. Let me do a little a swatch, because I think that's the last of everything that I bought anyway. So I went to Dutch Pen Show with this little empty book. In hindsight, maybe not the best insert I could have brought, simply because the let me show you guys. I might have taken a lot of samples. So there was a swatch table. Sorry, I'm trying to just getting comfortable. There was a swatch table. Basically everything I swatched, I also swatched. I swatched twice. So once on the Robert Oster swatch paper, and then once in the TRC insert. Yeah, I just wanted to show you like the visual of it. But basically, I don't know if it's just because of the paper as well is different. So the ink, I just wanted to see how it showed up like on the paper. So you can see, yeah, this one is like different ish. And definitely, oh, I think these are the same. Yeah, it's just the way it behaves on depending on the paper you're using, obviously. So I just wanted to have a bit more of like a better view of how it reacts, the ink reacts. But I'll do a little, I'm so sorry about the gardening. I thought, yeah. So I did a bunch of greens. The reds really surprised me in that so I don't really buy ink. I have a few inks, but I'm not really like I go out and buy a bunch, mostly because I know I'm not going to use it, and I really only want things in a lot smaller quantities. Like 30 ml is probably as much the most that I would want to buy when it comes to inks. If I can get it in like a sample, if I really like the color, maybe I'll get it in a bigger one, but really I don't go around like buying a lot of inks because I just know I'm not going to use them all, because I really just, I like black. But I was looking for something nice and red, and a lot of the reds that I was seeing on the swatch table were not great. At least not the type of red that I would like to write with, but I also am not sure if it's just the paper. This diamine, still not sure. I really like it. It's not a shimmer, but it's giving shimmer, which is crazy. I mean, this one's the shimmer, like it is giving, but this one also, maybe it is shimmer. Either way, but none of these I really felt like, ooh, like that's a really nice red. Maybe the closest one might be this Mont Blanc one. Yeah, but I'm also maybe thinking that because I mostly write in extra fine or fine, that even if I got like a nice luscious red similar to this, maybe it will show up a bit more diluted because it's not going to be the deep color that I want. So that was also a thought. Anyway, none of these inks made me want to go, I want to buy it. Some orange / yellow. So the swatch table was so was kind of crazy, in the sense that there's so much ink on that table, and I actually wasn't sure where the inks came from. So if you know, please write in the comments, because I wasn't sure if it was like companies that came in to bring like inks to put it on the table, or it's people volunteering like their ink bottles that they don't want anymore, and then just putting it on the table as well. But yeah, I also did purples. I think this might be the last. Yeah, so I also did purples. I really wanted to do blues as well, but like this already took maybe an hour and a half. I don't know why it took so long. Maybe because I was doing it twice. But yeah, I didn't want to spend the entire time at the swatch table. I went home after doing this actually, just because I felt like I was hanging around for so long. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put the thing on the back before I forget. Yo, where is it? That's it. So I was doing this. Yeah, I wanted to get an actual back, but I feel like this is better than I don't like the texture of the pencil board, the Travelers Company one. So how am I gonna do this? I've also not used this thing before, so I'm just gonna, hopefully it doesn't go terribly. You. I hope it goes. Oh, I guess it goes like this. I have no idea because it doesn't seem like it's getting a lot of ink. Okay. This is how people swatch. I have no idea. Let me try. I have cotton. What are they called? These. So let me try. This is interesting. Oh, oh my god, that is not. Maybe it looks better in the actual fountain pen, because this was supposedly in the ink that was in one of the fountain pens, and it looked so beautiful when it was being used, but I'm not getting the same impression here with this swatch. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Let me just write it down. I need a. Oh my god, sorry. I'm like not looking at the screen. Sorry. If you can see my writing. No, you can't. Okay, that's Ginzan Snow Gray. Now, okay, should I put this underwater? No, I mean that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. Okay, I hope it looks better when I put it in an actual pen, because this ain't it. You know what I mean? Can I open it like this? Oh, okay. Sorry, I should put this up a bit more. Okay. Yeah, you know how I said I wasn't really feeling any reds? I don't hate this red. It looks very nice. Let's try with the... Oh my gosh, that sound is so annoying. I'm so sorry. Why is it super diluted? Like, am I doing it wrong? Yeah, sorry, I have no idea how to swatch. Like, this is so bad. This is not. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. It's fine. This is a learning experience. Yeah. So that's something. Yeah, there was like glitter, so I was hoping I would see some of the glitter. It might just be stuck and I didn't grab any of it, but that's okay. Yeah. Let me redeem. Oh my god. Sorry. What is this? Sakuran ba Ruby Gem. Ruby Jam. Okay. Oops. Ruby. Sorry. I do not write in Japanese anymore, so I generally don't, yeah, my writing is atrocious. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't write in Japanese anymore, so I'm super rusty. I should keep, like, I really don't want to forget this skill. It's terrible, but I'll go back to Japanese one day. I'm really concentrating on Dutch right now, but okay, I can't close this. That's future me's problem. Anyway, that's a swatch of the Hachimonjiya inks. I hope you guys like that. Okay, I'm gonna just triple check. This is clean so I don't get any. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. Like, I'm happy that I bought them. They also weren't terribly expensive. I think they were like 12 euros or something like that. Yeah. This and this back. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm getting into a groove, but I'm also running out of space because footage it takes up a lot, and I'm running out on my laptop. So I'm thinking of buying like a hard drive so I can store all my footage. It's also like an effort to always have to keep storage free for recording things, but it's no big deal. I really enjoy doing it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.